Throughout history, the relationship between citizens and their governments has been complex, often fraught with tension, mutual dependence, and occasional suspicion. One question that arises time and again is, why does it seem like the government doesn't want you to be rich? While the answer isn't simple or uniform for every country, there are recurring themes and mechanisms that shed light on this apparent paradox. To begin with, most governments operate within systems that prioritize stability and control. Extreme wealth accumulation by individuals can disrupt this balance. When a small number of people possess disproportionate economic power, they can wield influence over political processes, policies, and even social norms. Governments, therefore, may implement policies designed to prevent the unchecked rise of private fortunes, not necessarily out of malice, but out of a desire to maintain order and equity. Taxation is often cited as a primary tool through which governments limit wealth. Progressive tax systems, capital gains taxes, inheritance taxes, these mechanisms are designed to redistribute wealth and fund public services. While these taxes can feel burdensome, especially for those striving to climb the economic ladder, they also serve a broader purpose, preventing the formation of oligarchies and ensuring that resources are available for the common good. Regulation is another factor. Governments introduce rules around investments, business operations, and financial markets. Licensing requirements, environmental protections, labor laws, and antitrust regulations all serve to moderate the pace and scale at which individuals and corporations can amass wealth. Critics argue that these measures stifle innovation and entrepreneurship, but supporters contend they are crucial for preventing abuses and maintaining fairness. Education and access to information also play a subtle role. In many societies, the pathways to wealth, such as financial literacy, investment opportunities, or business know-how, are not equally distributed. Sometimes, educational systems focus more on producing workers than on cultivating entrepreneurs. By controlling curricula and limiting exposure to unconventional economic ideas, governments can inadvertently, or intentionally, limit the ability of citizens to break free from traditional roles and accumulate significant wealth. Social narratives perpetuated by governments and media further reinforce these boundaries. Messages about the value of hard work, the nobility of modest living, and the dangers of greed are repeated across generations. While these stories promote social cohesion, they can also discourage risk-taking and ambition. In this way, cultural programming becomes a subtle form of control, keeping most people within a certain socioeconomic range. It's important to recognize that not all restrictions are negative. Many are designed to protect citizens from exploitation, financial ruin, or systemic collapse. For example, regulations around lending and investment prevent predatory practices that can devastate families and communities. Social safety nets funded by taxation provide healthcare, education, and welfare, lifting millions out of poverty each year. In these cases, the limitation on wealth accumulation is a byproduct of policies aimed at the greater good. Yet there remains a tension between individual aspiration and collective stability. The truth is, governments are often caught in a balancing act, encouraging enough prosperity to promote growth and innovation, but not so much that it undermines social order or creates vast inequalities. Sometimes, this means making it harder for ordinary people to become truly rich. Ultimately, the question of why the government doesn't want you to be rich cannot be answered in black and white. It is a dynamic interplay of policy, culture, history, and economics. While it may feel at times like the system is stacked against you, understanding the reasons behind these barriers is the first step toward navigating and perhaps overcoming them. By seeking knowledge, staying informed, and advocating for fairer systems, individuals can find ways to thrive within the framework and maybe, just maybe, redefine what it means to be truly wealthy.